think most artists have to subsidize their passion in other ways because, selling art is a chore, and like I said, most artists have to look elsewhere. And for me, graphic design works. And I think it's important to find what works for you, what keeps you happy. Because in the end, we want to all be happy with what we're doing.
Totally, totally. Yeah. And again, if someone was just trying to jump into art full time and they didn't have that, economic stability or that constant looming fear, right? If you have that constant looming fear, you won't be able to pay your bills next month. It's okay to have a job. It's okay to have a day job. You'll
Mhm.
make time for your paintings. It might suck at first because of, you're going to be tired from work, but hey, you know what? If you pick a job that you actually enjoy, suddenly it's not so burdensome on you to be able to pick 2 hours maybe before work or after work to just sit and do the thing you enjoy. And hey, if you sell something, wow, that's more income that's coming in, right? So it's good to have that balance and that lack of economic pressure, because personally I would be freaking out so bad I would just be creatively blocked. I don't think I'd be able to paint if I felt that looming fear of, oh my god, how am I going to eat next week? You know?
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you have to take care of all aspects of your life. You have to make sure you're comfortable in everything that you do.
Totally, totally. Um, and also, in terms of marketing, what are some of the ways that you have sold your artwork? And then also, what are some of the ways that you've been able to maybe have a network as well, for your graphic design business? Because I find that very interesting too.
Well, first of all, with my art, uh, although I knocked Facebook and Instagram before,
Mhm.
they're wonderful, wonderful outlets to have your work be seen. I also enter an awful lot of national competitions and shows, and I've sold work through those, and through them, people just it's name recognition. And when people start to get to know you, maybe they'll look you up online and see your website. And I've had sales off of my website, sight unseen, which sometimes shocks me because I think art needs to be seen. And when people just buy it off my website without ever seeing it, it just blows my mind. But that's today. I think people are, I, I'm going off on a tangent here, but I think people today like being able to buy, from the comfort of their home without having to go and look at it. But so between shows and social media, I've I've gained a decent following. I also think because of what I do, my still lifes, I think they're just very recognizable. I put it as I there are artists that I can recognize as soon as I walk into a gallery. I do not need to walk up and see their name. I look at it from across the room and I know whose it is. And I think it's important to develop that for yourself as an artist, that recognition that of your work.